What if you have a PDF file and you don't want to run a full Preflight, but you still need some information about the file? Maybe you want a number of pages, maybe you want to know how big the TrimBox is on different pages, and so on. You could, of course, run Preflight, but especially on larger and more complex documents, that's going to take a while. Luckily, there is an alternative. pdfToolbox has something that is called quickcheck, and I can run quickcheck on the command line. So it's a separate command line command. And what I can do is I can do pdfToolbox and then help and then quickcheck. And that gives me, I need to scroll up a little bit because it's a lot of content. That gives me the syntax I need to use to run a quickcheck. And so in general, the syntax is pdfToolbox and then the command, in this case quickcheck. And then I need a config file and I need an input file. So I'm going to start by just doing that. And the way I would do that is I need my command, quickcheck, and then I'm going to drag in a config file and I'm going to drag in the PDF file that I want to process. So this one here. When I run that, I get essentially not a Preflight report, but a JSON file. And so I need to open this in something where we can see what it does. And this is what you get. So depending on the configuration file that you put in, you get out a lot of information in this JSON. And in this case, you can see, for example, I have pages, I have the number of pages in the document, and for each page, I have a page number and the bleed box and trim box information. Immediately the width and the height, which is what I might need in my process. So how does this work? What does the configuration file look like? Well, that is the cool part. If I take this configuration file and I drag that, so that is this text file here, and if I drag that onto my Visual Studio Code, then the configuration file is just a number of text lines. And there are two pieces of information that you will see in these text files and that you can get in the resulting JSON. One is called direct, the other one is called aggregated. Direct is information that pdfToolbox copies from the PDF unaltered into your JSON file in some structured format. Aggregated in many ways is more interesting because in that case, pdfToolbox already summarizes information or calculates information for you. And you can see that I'm asking for the page number of each page, I'm asking for how many pages there are in the document, and I ask pdfToolbox to calculate the effective width and height of the trim box and the bleed box. If I don't need all of that information, for example, I know that someone placed an order and so I want to verify the trim box, but I really don't want to verify the bleed box at this stage, I just remove it from the input file. The cool thing about quickcheck is that it is really, really fast. I mean, you would hope that with that name, but it is. So even if I have a very complex document, even if I have a document that has 10,000 pages in it, I will get this resulting JSON file lightningly fast. So quickcheck, this is how you use it on command line. There is also a way to use it inside of a process plan, but that will be the subject of a different video.